I just woke up. I'm incredibly tired. Let's react to this 15-minute thing. I don't even really know if I'm gonna post this. I'm on an incredibly creaky chair. Yeah, Super Mario Wonder. Basically, my only predictions are that, well, I don't even know if this is gonna be in the direct, but I'm willing to bet that Wario and Waluigi are going to be secret hidden characters that you can unlock later into the game. I watched the discussion with Scott the Woz and Nathaniel Bandy, and I think they're pretty spot on. I think that Rosalina is going to be like an initial, like, Rosalina is going to be unlockable in one of the special, like, extra worlds, if there's more than one. And Wario and Waluigi are going to be like after completing the game or something. Maybe Bowser will be playable too. That'd be cool. Otherwise, I have very few predictions. Maybe the reason that Yoshi is playable is because all of the maybe there's like a fruit that turns you into Yoshi in the same way that you have Elephant Mario. But yeah, I've got very little in terms of like, oh yeah, this is definitely gonna be in here. I kind of hope that the Koopalings return, but with like more heavy theming. The reason that the Koopalings aren't that interesting is because they're just kind of like arbitrarily put in charge of a world, or they're not even put in charge of a world, they're just arbitrarily at the end of each world. Like, what if each domain really felt like their own? Like, what if Roy Koopa put, like, neon signs and sound systems in his kingdom, and Ludwig had, like, full military might and, like, a beautiful, Victorian city, with, like, high society buildings, and Lemmy had, like, I don't know, full-on circus. What if Morton had trains? What if Morton was just really into trains and he had like a train boss fight? And the boss fights, they need to be different from each other. It can't just be run around on a shell, shoot a projectile, jump on them, roll around on a shell, they'll shoot a projectile, jump on them. They have to have different gimmicks, they have to feel fundamentally different, and like probably even have different music, even if it's the same melody, just like different renditions of that same song. Like, I like the Koopalings. I legitimately like them, and they deserve to be treated more like their own characters. And also, I really hope that they explain that flower more, because I'm really not looking forward to that flower. I'm terrified that it's gonna be like a unnecessary talking companion. I'm terrified of that. And it begins. Alright, here we are.
Ooh, so exciting!
Really worried about you. Also, I feel like those little flower things might be like Daisy's
Welcome
equivalent
to the
Toads.
Flower Kingdom, a not-so-distant land just beyond the Mushroom Kingdom.
So it's probably not Daisy
Mario
then,
and friends
Sir
were
Hester
invited
Rossland.
here by the benevolent Prince Florian.
Alright, it's
But
his kingdom.
Bowser, the king of the Koopas, had other plans.
Alright, let's see his design.
With just a single touch of the mysterious
It's
Wonder
pretty samey.
Flower.
Uh-oh. Gotcha, that's where that came from.
Bowser merged with Prince Florian's castle.
Also, I like the different design for what is presumably the final world. Ooh, that's cool. And Daisy is in the opening cutscene, that's awesome. Jeez, that's huge. That's some good sense of scale.
Thanks to his newfound power, chaos spread across the land. Now, it's up to Mario and friends to stop Bowser and save the Flower Kingdom.
Alright. Hey, Nabbit's there for some reason. Who invited? The blood think he invited.
In this presentation, we'll go over what's new in Mario's latest 2D side-scrolling adventure, the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Game.
Wonderful.
Let's jump in.
Yeah, wonder.
This is the Flower Kingdom.
Those are some
It's
really
made
pretty
up
world
of
themes.
6 distinct worlds that circle the Petal
6.
Isles,
Gotcha.
making a total of 7 areas to explore.
Gotcha.
Your adventure begins among the tubular hills of Pipe Rock Plateau.
Ooh, that's an interesting world theme. It's not just
Once
grass.
you get past the freezing foot of the mountain, you'll be aiming for new heights in Fluff Puff Peaks.
Finally, they combined like the generic world theme. That's what I
Many
was kind of
trials
hoping
await
for.
amidst the picturesque scenery and radiant cascades of shining falls.
Because like in reality, you can combine like beach and
Traverse
jungle
multiple
and mountain
islands.
and cloud.
Dive into the sea and spelunk through caves at the heart of the Flower Kingdom, the Petal Isles. There's also an
are
arid
really
desert
pretty.
with white sand as far as the eye can see. An uncanny forest filled with giant mushrooms. A scorching hot world full of molten magma, and more. A rich
Ooh,
variety
fire
of courses
spike.
await in each world. Move around the map in each world to select a course.
These look so much more unique.
You can even walk freely through open areas you find. In these spaces, if you're not quite ready to take on a particular course, you can try a different one instead.
It's weird
Play
that they
them in
have that
any
segmented,
order you like.
but it's just a strange choice.
Once
It's
you've
not like
played a
actively
course, you
worse,
can
I feel.
quickly come back to it through the course's menu. It's
That's
an
nice.
easy way to find the ones you want to play again. While in courses, you might notice some talking flowers.
Alright.
Get close and
Onward and upward. How'd you get up here? What a pretty sunset.
they'll
really
talk
don't
to
like
you, livening up your adventure.
I really don't
I
like
wonder
it.
what Goombas taste like.
They might give you hints
Wonder if you can get over there.
I don't like that.
or coins.
You'd share your water with me?
I really don't like that.
Besides
Oh, jeez.
Mario, you can also play as Luigi, Peach, Daisy, one of 2 Toads,
Mm-hmm.
and Toadette.
So I wonder if the characters are gonna have
They all
unique
play
powers.
the same, so go with your favorite or mix it up.
Maybe the Yoshis are the easy mode.
The
you can
Yoshis
throw
and
upwards.
Nabbit, on the other hand, won't take damage.
Gotcha.
They're a great choice if you're looking for a more easygoing experience.
Sad that means that
Careful
Yoshi's
though,
not gonna
they'll
be like
still lose a
usable,
life if they fall down a pit, so watch your step.
or like he's not gonna be like a power up,
Additionally, the
presumably.
Yoshis can flutter jump, eat objects, and spit them back at enemies.
I feel like Yoshi's not
Speaking of
taking
enemies,
damage was a
here
bit
are
too
some of
much.
the
I think
new
they could've
ones
just
you'll find.
done the other things. and then
Hobbycats
good.
will copy the player and jump when you jump.
Gotcha. So it skips weeks from Mario.
Melon
Maker.
piranha plants will spit seeds from their
Hey,
mouths.
Yoshi's Island. I remember that game. Do you remember that game?
Condarts will fly at you and stick their beaks where they don't belong.
Gotcha.
When conks attack, they'll even plow through goo.
Ooh. Oh, geez, that's a cool stage gimmick.
Mumsies can be unraveled if you position yourself just right.
Oh, you can grab
Mamas
things?
will eat
Like
anything that comes too close to their gaping mouths. There are
Quagsire.
plenty more new enemies for you to discover as well.
Gotcha.
Goombas, Koopa Troopas, Boos, Locky Twos, and other familiar foes are also here.
Alright. Ooh. Because they do have some
Next,
traditional Mario
let's
power-ups.
look at the new power-ups you can find.
Bubble Mario?
In elephant form, make the most of your nose.
Alright, so it's very strange that they just
And
have
size.
elephant and not like an
Swing your
elephant
trunk
suit.
to attack enemies.
If like I was expecting
Destroy
the other
blocks,
power-ups to be
and
like
even
also be
do
Mario
this.
and gang turning into enemies. or
In this form,
animals.
you can easily break through blocks and dash across large gaps. See?
That's
If you
unique.
store water in your trunk and spray it out, who knows what might happen?
Thank you. That trunk sure is useful, huh?
Please
It's
stop
not
talking.
just Mario, though. Luigi,
God.
the Toads,
Heya.
Peach, Daisy, and Toadette all have elephant
Yippee!
forms
The
as
funny
well.
meme is done.
The bubble form allows you to blow light, floating bubbles. They can be used to capture and defeat
I don't
enemies
know
from
how
a
useful
distance.
that is comparative to like the
They'll also
blue baby
drift
ocean.
toward nearby foes. You can take care of enemies surrounding you in one go, defeat typically impervious foes, and knock out baddies on the other side of walls. You can even jump off them.
I'm not
like
sure how I feel
platforms.
about it, but you know, because like it
Bubbles
seems a
make
bit
it a bit
slow,
easier to get to those hard-to-reach places.
but it does
Just
seem
like
like it
that.
has some fun applications. So like, you know,
While in drill form, you'll get a pretty nifty drill. This makes dealing with spiky or hard-headed enemies a breeze.
interesting.
Or you can use it to drill down. It also allows you to burrow and move through the ground. In a tough spot, dig away.
I like how these power-ups have more
You can
stuff
even
going on
burrow
with
into
them,
the
and
ceiling.
I also hope that there's more. Oh geez, going through the ceiling is a bit busted.
Whoa! I wasn't expecting company.
Plus, the classic fire form makes a return.
Yep, obviously.
Oh, and you can hang on to an extra power-up.
That's good.
In a pinch, bust out a power-up.
Still, it is so weird that the elephant power-up is like
Or swap
separated.
them to better fit the situation.
Or rather, it's not the same as the other two. It's just super strange. I was so expecting it to all
This
be animal
is a wonder
transformations.
flower, a plant that grows in the flower kingdom. It's said they thrive off this world's mysterious power and release it when in bloom. That's the power Bowser was after.
I was expecting Bowser to have like a bit more of a custom design.
When you touch a
considering
wonder
how
flower
weird
in
the
a
other characters
course.
look.
A wonder effect will trigger, causing some interesting changes. Pipes might start moving. A stampede of enemies can appear.
Yeah,
The
I really do
terrain
not
may
like those
tilt.
flowers.
You could end up in a free fall. Bubbles might, bubble up. Your
I
perspective
really
can
hope that there's a way to
change.
turn off those flowers from talking.
Or you
These
might
seem like
float
interesting
through
gimmicks.
space. There are even wonders where your character transforms. Mario might become a Goomba
Goombario from
or
Mario.
a spike ball. Or blow up like a balloon.
Oh god, not
When you
again.
touch a wonder flower, always expect the unexpected. Collect the
controls
wonder
like,
seed, and the
Mario Maker
course
2, that's
will
good.
return to normal. Some courses need to be unlocked using the wonder seeds you've collected.
I imagined.
You'll also earn a wonder seed as thanks from a poplin
Wiggler
when you
Mountaineer.
clear a
Is that the
course.
boss? Or is that just like a midway point?
As your adventure progresses, you'll unlock in-game badges that change up the way you play when equipped.
I'm not sure how that'll
There are a
work.
variety of badges, each with its own special
Oh, you
ability.
can unlock the
Let's go
twirl?
over some of them. Slow your fall with the parachute cap badge.
Interesting idea. to, like,
Enhance your
lock
wall
stuff
jumping
off.
abilities with the wall climb jump badge. Unleash a burst of speed while underwater by equipping the dolphin kick badge. You can
Not
also
sure
break
how I feel
underwater
about
blocks.
like, locking these behind. Like, I'll have to play
Charge
it
up
or
a
to...
bounding leap with the
Oh, the
crouching
Mario
high
Maker,
jump badge.
Mario 2 high
Shoot
jump.
vines in midair and stick to walls
It feels
with
like a weird
grappling
thing to
vine
have
badge.
just like as a badge and not
Recover
like a
from
power
dangerous drops
like
instantly
as like a
with
Vine
the
Mario
safety
where you can
bounce
shoot out to
badge.
hit enemies, but also
Easily
to grab
find
walls.
important items using the sensor badge.
Are there like badge
Draw in
points, or
nearby
is it just like all
moolah
of
with
them?
the coin magnet badge.
You just like
Become
accept all of them.
invisible to your enemies and yourself with the invisibility badge.
That's an
You will
interesting
not
choice.
stop dashing with the jet run badge. And you can run in the air for a bit.
Huh.
There are many more badges with different abilities, from the convenient to the unconventional. Only one badge can be equipped per course. Equip them
That's-
from the world map
one seems
or
like
when
too
starting a
little.
course. Or if you don't make it through, grab a different badge and try again. Some badges can be earned by clearing special badge challenge courses,
Go for it!
while others can be purchased
This is
from
gonna
poplin
be
shops
okay,
on the
about
world
poplins.
map. Be sure to
This seems like
exchange
an
flower
interesting
coins
balance
you
to
collect in
strike between,
courses
hey,
for badges.
do we make these badges required for secrets, or do we not, and just have them like feel kind of like you're not
Up to
supposed to,
4
like,
people
kind of
can
like you're
play
breaking
locally
the
on
game
the
design.
same Nintendo
That
Switch
feels like
system.
an interesting balance they're gonna have to try and strike, and I'm not sure if they're gonna
Pick
manage
your
it.
favorite character and jump into the adventure
At least I'm gonna
together.
get to play as Daisy and so
If a
single player.
player is defeated in local co-op, their character will float around the course as a ghost.
Bring back the bubble.
If another player reaches them before time runs out, they'll jump right back into action.
Gotcha.
Your
Like,
group won't
not
lose
having
a
the
life
bubble
either.
actually is probably a better
And
idea. Like,
just
having the
so you
timer
know,
makes people think,
if
like, oh yeah, I
someone
need
is
to,
playing
I
as a
can't just, like,
Yoshi,
continue to dick
you
around.
can
I need to
jump
help
on their
them.
back and ride them around the
Huh.
course. Even if you're also playing as a Yoshi,
I don't think people would say that.
or if you're an elephant.
Oh, poor Yoshi.
If you connect online, you might see other players on the world map and in courses.
Is it like the ghosts from Mario?
These are people
3D
from
World?
around the world enjoying the game in real time, appearing as live
Real
player
time?
shadows. Just like in local co-op, if you're defeated, you can come back to life by bumping into a live player shadow.
That's interesting.
Players can send greetings
I'm not sure.
and
how
share in-game
that...
items.
I mean,
Even
like,
though
I guess
you
that's
won't be
kind of
playing together
multiplayer?
directly, you'll get
So
to
you could kind
experience
of do
a
it
subtle
online?
connection with other players online as you enjoy this new adventure together.
Like, if you just, like, both do the same, like,
You can
if
also place a
both, like,
standee
play at
in
the
a
same
course.
time?
Standees can revive ghosts, so place them in not-so-easy areas and help your fellow players.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
You can purchase standee surprises from the Poplin shops to add more to your collection. You never know which standee you'll get. When you come into contact with an online player or their standee, you'll see their username and heart points. These
Interesting.
points show how much they've helped other players on their adventure. Reviving ghosts, gifting items, reaching the goal pole together, and more will earn you heart points. While playing online, you also have the option of creating a room to get together with friends.
Okay, that is
In
cool.
a shared room, you can see which courses your friends are playing, enter courses together, and even race through certain courses.
Okay, so it's
Start
kind
a
of
race
online
by
multiplayer.
hitting the race block. Then make a run for it. Reaching the goal pole isn't
Having
the only way to
always
finish a
running
race,
badge
though.
makes me kind of
In
wonder,
some
like, are
courses,
all
you'll
of
need
the
to grab a
stages
Wonder
designed
Seed
for speedrunning?
or
Oh,
defeat a
there's the
boss
Weird Bowser
instead.
Jr.
Whether you're casually connecting with players from around the world or syncing up with friends for riveting races, you can
For
enhance
riveting
your
races. Does that mean
experience
they can
with
only do
online
races?
play.
What a beautiful day!
I still don't like those stupid flowers. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. More of a lifestyle on flowers. Captain Toad, hey. There's the guy. I suppose they're kind of like the badges. Going back to the badges, I suppose they're kind of like in Yoshi's Woolly World. Those had badges too. So, like, it's not so weird, I guess.
Jump into the unexpected with Mario and Friends
Yay,
when Super Mario
inflation.
Bros.
That's
Wonder
funny.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system October 20th.
Alright.
Plus, a new Nintendo Switch OLED model, Mario Red Edition, is also on the way. If
That's
you look
not
closely,
nearly
you'll
interesting
find
enough.
Mario and some hidden coins.
That's
The
cool, but like,
Nintendo Switch
it's just
OLED
red.
model, Mario Red Edition.
I feel like
launches
Nintendo
October
doesn't
6th.
value Mario enough. They just, like, I know they're like, oh, Nintendo has forgotten about Mario meme, but like, seriously, they really don't treat it with the reverence it deserves sometimes. Like, look at that shitty-ass logo. They, for, like, special consoles, they just make it red. They don't put, like, I don't know, the inching pipes are on the bottom, and then the Wonder Seed, or, like, anything. Like, there's so much you could do with this game. You just made it red. I don't, like, this is not a red game. Mario is the only red thing here. Like, I feel like you could have done better on that model, Nintendo. You've done like 3 entire red Nintendo Switches for Mario. Like, we get it. We get it, Nintendo. Alright, yeah, I definitely don't like the flower, and again, I'm not certain how the badges are gonna work, because they change up your moveset so much. Is it gonna be like in 3D World when you get into a stage and you'd be like, oh, there's a stamp switch. I guess I have to go and play this again with the correct character, and it's gonna be like, oh, there's a Wonder Seed, or a Wonder Flower. Guess I have to play this again with the correct badge equipped. I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna work. So, like, it looks like a good game. Goodbye.